Welcome to Ultimate Nerdy, where the stories you know take a twist you never saw coming. From alternate timelines to impossible crossovers, we explore the what-ifs of your favorite universes. So grab your wand, your lightsaber, or your decoder ring. And today's story is a Transformers with Star Wars story for us to enjoy. So let's go.
Chapter 1. The Shadow Stirs. The Death Star hung in the void, a steel moon casting its shadow over the stars. Darth Vader stood on its bridge, his black armor gleaming under harsh lights, his rhythmic breathing a steady pulse in the silence. Officers moved with precision, their fear a faint tang in the Force, but Vader's gaze was fixed beyond, into the abyss of space, where something stirred. A shiver gripped him, not of cold but of power, vast and ancient, clawing at the edges of his mind. Even he, a Sith Lord, felt its weight. He closed his eyes, the Force opening like a wound. Images flickered, temples crumbling, skies torn, a hunger that devoured worlds. Unicron. The name burned, a legend from Exegol's shadowed lore. Long ago, the Chaos Bringer had ravaged Sith sanctuaries, its wrath a storm no dark power could tame. Lives, Sith, acolytes, worlds had vanished in its maw. Now it woke again, its malice a pulse in the galaxy's heart. Vader's fists clenched, servos whirring. The Emperor would see this as a test, but Vader knew better. Unicron was no pawn. It was annihilation, a force that spared neither Sith nor Jedi. His thoughts turned to the Death Star, its super laser a marvel, yet doubt gnawed. Could it pierce a god? He turned, cape swirling, to Admiral Tarkin, whose sharp eyes betrayed unease. Admiral, prepare the station for immediate departure. A threat looms, greater than any rebellion. Tarkin's brow arched, skepticism veiled by deference. Greater than the Jedi, my lord? Unicron has returned. Vader growled, his voice ablade. It will consume all. Empire, rebels, us, if we do not act. Tarkin paled, but nodded, issuing orders. Vader's mind churned. The Death Star's might was vast, but Unicron was a cosmic terror, its hunger beyond steel or fire. Alone, the Empire would falter. The thought stung, bitter as bile. He needed the Jedi, his sworn enemies, their light a tool he loathed to wield. Reluctantly, he sank into the Force, its currents cold and sharp. He sought a familiar presence. His old master, Obi-Wan Kenobi, whose calm still haunted him. Beyond, he sensed Yoda, a flicker of wisdom in the dark. His message was brief, urgent, stripped of pride. A threat endangers us all. Unicron stirs. Meet me at these coordinates. We must unite or perish. The neutral moon of Kethar was a wasteland of gray dunes, its air thin and biting. Vader stood alone, his shadow long under twin moons, the Death Star looming in orbit. A shuttle descended, its ramp lowering to reveal Obi-Wan, his robes worn but his stance unyielding. Yoda hobbled beside him, leaning on a gnarled cane, his eyes piercing. Imperial officers flanked Vader, their tension a hum, but the Jedi's allies stayed back, wary silhouettes. Obi-Wan stepped forward, his gaze searching Vader's mask. Anakin. That name is dead, Vader snapped, his voice iron. We have no time for sentiment. Unicron wakes. It will devour worlds, yours, mine, unless we strike as one. Yoda's ears twitched, his staff tapping stone. Dark, Unicron is. Ancient, powerful. Destroy us all he will. If divided we remain. Obi-Wan's eyes held pain, but he nodded. What do you propose? Vader's hand rested on his saber, a reflex of distrust. The Death Star's weapon can wound him. Your Jedi must weaken his defenses, distract his wrath. Together, we end this. The air thickened, mistrust a silent storm. Yoda hummed, his gaze distant. Agree, we do. But watch you, we will. Vader's mask hid his sneer. As I watch you. They parted, the truce fragile as glass. Vader returned to the bridge, his thoughts a tangle of rage and necessity. Unicron's shadow loomed, a hunger he could not crush alone. For now, he would wield the Jedi's light, but his path remained dark, unyielding.
Thanks for joining us on this journey through the unknown. What if the next twist is even darker? Hit follow and let's find out.